So if I am a roofing company and I want a consistent flow of inquiries, I don't want to be waiting on referrals, I want to be growing my roofing business month on month, the revenue, the profits, even maybe I want some more vans on the road, what do you recommend?
So the first thing I would do is head on over to fatrank.com. We do a lot of roofing leads. There's so many different subtopics within roofing, whether it's flat roofing, pitched roofing, tile roofing, slate roofing. You've got like stuff like blue roofing, brown roofing, biodiverse roofing. Roofing specifically for churches, you've got roof repair, you've got roof cleaning, you've got roof painting. So there's so many different parts of roofing that we would be asking for of what is it that you specialise in. But fatrank.com do a lot of roofing leads, and they only pay, if you're a roofing company, you only pay on converted jobs. You have nothing to pay for SEO or PPC or social media. You only pay on performance. So that means you pay nothing for the lead. If you convert a job, once you've done the job and been paid, then you pay a commission. So it's an absolute no-brainer for roofing business owners to do that. But I definitely won't throw all your eggs into one basket. There's many other lead generation companies. There's like Bark, there's Checker Trade, there's Trust a Trader, there's Yellow Pages Premium Advertising. So all these others might be able to get you a return on investment. But can you just expand a little bit on why a business owner needs to be making certain that if they are paying for leads, that they need to be tracking the KPIs?
Yeah. This is like a very big common misconception, not even just in the roofing industry, just across all business owners, where they've potentially been told like, yeah, you need to be doing billboard ads, you need to be doing Facebook ads, you need to be doing SEO, but they just don't know how to track it. One thing I would look into is currently, if you are getting any leads, figure out where they're coming from and try to figure out how much you're spending on those leads. So for example, you might be doing SEO, you might be doing Facebook ads, you might be even doing lead generation, and only one of those things might be working for you at the minute. So if you can figure out what's working for you and you can double down and triple down on that one thing, then you can explode your business overnight, really. But that's probably the biggest thing when it comes to KPIs. And also when you are looking to partner up with lead generation companies, again, set KPIs up for every single lead generation company. You might go out to 3 different lead generation companies because you've got the budget and you're being serious about growing your business. Again, set up KPIs for each individual one, and then over time, in 3 months' time, you might say, right, okay, lead generation company 1 and lead generation company 2, they didn't do a great enough job, but lead generation company 3, they've done a brilliant job. I'm gonna double down on spending more money with them. So that's another thing when it comes to KPIs. But away from the lead generation, let's say SEO. Would you recommend doing SEO?
Yeah, I'd recommend doing, if you're a roofing company and you're looking to grow and you want more leads, then yes, absolutely, it's another platform. So generating SEO leads via SEO is a major play. So there's 2 different parts. You've got the maps listing. So a Google business profile, trying to get lots of reviews on there, lots of citations, creating daily posts and uploading photos and all the rest of it. So trying to get that listing on there, not just for generating leads as well, but also for your brand reputation management is key. You've got to be looking good online, because then you can be converting the leads as well if someone's Googling your business name. So there's the Google Maps listing, but then also you've got your website. So trying to make certain that you're talking about all the different types of roofing kind of services that you provide in all the different areas of where you work, and trying to rank for, let's say, biodiverse roofing in London, if that's where you work and you do biodiverse roofing. So absolutely, SEO is a major play that you should be doing. The only issue with SEO is that it's a long-term investment. It's the holy grail for a business owner to be able to consistently generate their own leads via SEO, because it's a major play long-term. But short-term, it's going to take quite a lot of money, and it's going to take quite a lot of time for SEO to rank for a roofing website. So what's your thoughts on moving on from SEO for roofers for PPC?
So PPC for roofers can be very expensive, especially if you aren't living and breathing in the actual ad campaign. You need to be setting up negative keyword lists. You need to be making certain that you're banning certain IPs. There's obviously click fraud, where like your competitors are essentially clicking on your ads to kind of reverse engineer what you're doing, and that can burn a lot of budget, especially if, like, for example, in the UK, some of the actual, just to click on an ad, it's like £150, £200. So if that happens to you 3 times in a day and it's your competitor spying on you, that's £600 just down the drain. So if you're not keeping up to date with like all of those stuff in terms of like the PPC campaign, you can very quickly burn your budgets. So just bear that in mind. If any of you guys are looking to do PPC, highly recommend just hiring somebody to do it for you, especially if, for example, you want to be more so on top of the actual business, like potentially closing the inquiries or doing the actual quotes. I don't feel like you should be mixing and matching, because in a lot of cases, business owners think that they might provide like a really good service themselves, but they might actually be not that great at marketing, or they might not just be that clued up on how to run a successful PPC campaign. But that's the pros and cons of PPC. Obviously, one of the pros with PPC is you can start generating leads a lot quicker than SEO.
Yeah.
But away from the PPC side of stuff, what about social ads?
So social media ads could be good. It's great if you've got the retargeting pixel up on Meta, and having you kind of retargeting them on Facebook and on Instagram. So social media ads can work, and also organic social media can work in building the brand and stuff like that, and the brand awareness and stuff. So I think social media is a major play. I'd say PPC leads have got more intent. If they've gone out and done the search and then gone and done it and then gone and click through to the site, it could be a higher converting inquiry and lead that you generate. But like you said, it's probably going to cost you 10 times more for a PPC lead than what it would for Facebook ads a lead. Yep. So at that point, you then got to start working out with your KPIs, like you've been talking about, to see what your cost per acquisition is on both. Both could work, as well as lead generation, as well as SEO. But as long as you're tracking those KPIs, and if it's not working, you spend less, and something that is working, you spend more. Yeah, and that's kind of the major play that, obviously, as a fractional CMO, and you're looking at all the different ways of a roofing company to grow, there's so many different major plays for a roofing company to generate more leads on a day-to-day basis. But just make certain as a business owner that you are tracking that return on investment. Make certain that you are getting the best bang for your buck. Because at flatbank.com, we take all the risk. Like, we're the ones that will pay everything up front, and you only pay on a conversion if you qualify and we accept you. So that's an absolute no-brainer on that side, but maybe still try to find one or two other lead generation companies, do some SEO for branding as well, do some PPC if on the long tails you think you can convert some jobs, and then, be active on social media as well. That's what I would be doing if I was a roofing business owner. Yeah,
and then just one thing to add to all of this as well is in roofing, it is very seasonable. Where in terms of, like, for example, in the winter months there might be a lot more leaks, so there might be a lot more repairs in those months. But in summertime, because it doesn't rain, well, I say that, but we've had so much rain this year. Typically speaking, in, like, for example, July, August and stuff, when it does get a little bit more warmer, there might not be as many repairs as well. So what you might have done as well as a business owner, just as a closing point, you might be running PPC ads for repairs as of, like, let's say August and stuff, and there might not be as many repairs needed. So just bear that in mind. It is a very seasonable niche as well. Yeah, for sure.